Greetings, programs! Pyrrh here, and welcome to Vintage Story on the Rusty Gears server. Here we are in front of the chapel. Yes, my bell is still very cheesy. Haven't had any time, and it's Easter week, Holy Week. Lots of stuff going on, but I thought it would be neat to celebrate, since I don't stream on Sundays, the day before Easter anyway, that I try to get the back of the chapel done. So, I mean, we're obviously missing a roof, but I can at least get this back part and maybe a little decoration on it, just in commemorating Easter. Oh my goodness, I'm going to fix that though. Let's take care of that. Hello, Katie. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. You always give really good conversation. help keep me busy. I don't know. Have you had a good day today, Katie? My son is very interested. Looks like we might need to pick up some food here pretty soon. But as you can see, I have laid out the last bit, and we will get moving on this. It was nice seeing you too. Yep. All right. It's just been really hectic here. Really busy. I was thinking all day today. I was thinking today was Friday. So that's a real problem because I have or Easter program tomorrow that I'm playing the organ for, and dinner, and I totally forgot. Let's see, that's 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Just some other things that I would have prepped, right? I was sitting there, and we played FTB Genesis last night, and I totally forgot. And I was sitting there working on Genesis, trying to get ready to get the rest of the armor done, and realized that, well, I mean, my mother said, well, we're having the ham tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, Sunday. She says, yeah, tomorrow. I'm like, today's Friday. No, it's not. Darn it.
Well, I hope you have good luck with that, Katie.
My day is hit or miss. The stylus on my Samsung Note 9 got jammed. Oh my gosh. Working on trying to get it out. Aside from that, today's been great. All right. Well, hopefully you get it out without chewing too much up. That's for sure. Looks like we'll need some more polished andesite. So I don't know how much we're going to get done. I'm going to try. I've got so much work to do. I scrambled. When I figured that out, it was only a few hours ago. So I scrambled to try to get ready for this. Had to take a couple more slivers of this hill off so I could fit this in. Got the layout done. Scrambled. I made yogurt. It goes for a while. New yogurt maker. Don't like it already. And it'll make about 4 days worth of yogurt. And it takes 3 days to make. So not too keen on that one. I'll have to get out my big proofer again and make it by the quart. Because what they say are quart jars, they only hold about 3 cups. So yeah, that's a problem. I can't make 2 quarts at once. In that case, I might have been able to make it work, but that's still only, if I could make 2 quarts in that container, that's 8 days of yogurt for one person, and that doesn't count the rest of my family. All right, let's get some polished andesite here. Eidolon Battle Song. Yeah, I do try my best, and I think that's why I don't beat myself up too much, because that's all I can do, right? And I do. It's one of my maxims, if you will, in life. I try to teach my kids the same thing. There's 3 really important things that you need to learn about life. The first one is that you're unique, and that you have there's no one like you. You'll have unique quirks, unique responsibilities to the world. There's nobody in the world that can do the things that you can do to contribute to the world. And the second thing is, everything that you do, everything will have a consequence, whether it's 5 minutes from now, whether it's an hour from now, whether it's 10 years from now. Every single thing you do will have a consequence. So, choose wisely. And then the third is, of course, always give 110% of everything you do. Always give it your best effort. I mean, that's how you improve, right? That's how you better yourself. That's how you better your world. Don't compare yourself to others. Basically, compare yourself to how you did before, or the challenges that you face, and have you learned, have you improved, that kind of thing. All right, we'll probably have to take all of this and polished. All right, that's yeah, that should be good. I'll use more unpolished anyway. I absolutely love the way you get polished stones in this mod. Oh, I know, the quarry mod. Wow, I love it. And even though this is vanilla, it's the quality of life mods are really nice. I take that back. This is a little bit more than vanilla, because of the I can't even call it vanilla, really. All right, scratch that, reverse that. Sorry, Glenn Beck has been full of Willy Wonka quotes this week, and that's kind of catching on. I'm so used to the quality of life mods here, and then of course playing modded Minecraft, so used to the things that they add just to make regular things easier, and then trying to play vanilla Minecraft last night. Boy, was that a struggle. And then we're opening the new server. LDS Gamers opening the new vanilla server. And let me tell you, it's vanilla, except with a couple of, things that you need for multiplayers and stuff. So, yeah, that's going to be a time, because it has been at least 3 years, if not more. Maybe 4 years since I played vanilla Minecraft. It'll be fun, though. My Polka Dot Spot and Potent War are going to join me. Let's see if I can get a real thumbnail up for it. The event's in the Discord. If you want to know the exact time, that'll be Monday night. Might be kind of slow. I don't know. Might be kind of interesting. Might be kind of boring. I don't know. Maybe I'll die over and over, or maybe we'll just be boating forever and ever trying to find a mushroom biome. Not sure. I'm not a fan of self-comparison either. It can make you artificially negative to yourself. You in all points in time deserve respect and the benefit of the doubt. I prefer to have gratitude for how I am in the moment and strive to do better in the abstract sense. Well, I mean, that's kind of... Yeah, I mean, I sort of agree with you. I think we're probably nitpicking semantics. It's a matter of you do your best, and you can't do any more than that. You don't try to... you didn't learn to walk in a day. Most of us didn't. And there's a lot of things, I mean, almost everything. Why would you be upset at doing something bad? You just keep doing it over and over. Anything, who said that? Was it Zig Ziglar? Maybe he was quoting somebody else. That anything worth doing is worth doing poorly until you can do it well. I think that ultimately it's between you and God, right? Do you feel that you're making your own personal contribution to society? And yeah, but you've got to understand that you're not perfect, and everyone has their limits. There was only one perfect being, and if we were perfect, we would not be here on the earth, because that's what we're here to do, is to learn. So yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I don't know. It's not something I've ever struggled with. I mean, yeah, I have self-doubt, and grew up with a little bit of an ego problem, a lot of an ego problem, because I didn't really have the support as a child. So you end up with your little circle that you usually expand beyond yourself and taking care of yourself, and then you start taking care of others. And I never really got beyond I needed to protect myself. So I was about 30 before I figured out what in the world that I was doing wrong on a sincere in heart, but it just didn't come through that way. And that was why, is because my circle was still very small. But once I started learning to be able to feel secure in myself, then my circle expands and I can help take care of my family. And once you're secure in that and your closest relatives, then you can expand to friends, you know, and then strangers. But you have to start with yourself and feel comfortable and accepting of yourself. Definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That's Einstein. Tailspinner, I'm definitely a high-achieving, goal-oriented person. Yay, type A personality, probably. And I've learned that you can go overboard and you always give 110%. Well, I mean, it depends on what you're talking about, right? If you tell someone you're going to do something, you know, I definitely push my kids a little bit too hard that way as a younger mom. I think, yeah, you got to be careful with that. Let me see. 2, got to do a little bit of counting with Pyrrh. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. It depends on what you're doing, but if you're doing a project, I think it's best to do that. I mean, I see too many people nowadays, they do the bare minimum and then expect others to pick up the slack. The problem is everybody else is doing the bare minimum, so the job never really gets done. And my husband struggles with that with people that he manages at work. Nobody works. Yeah, one good employee was there for 2 days and she rocked it. I mean, she worked. She actually did things intelligently and correctly, and she quit because the interviewer failed to find out that she already had 2 jobs and didn't discuss with her, hey, you know, when are you going to sleep? It's kind of important. And she didn't realize, I guess, until she actually started working. I have a problem with doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. I've been getting better over time with that, though. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm trying to, I do a little too. I mean, you get stuck in something like, okay, this has got to work this time, right? So, yeah, it happens to the best of us. Trying to teach them it's okay to be imperfect, always learning. Yes. Yes, always. Always. You can't be perfect the first time. Don't expect to be the perfect. Well, ever really, but don't expect to even get it right. It's okay to fail. Because failure is not really, was that Edison? You don't fail, you just found another way that doesn't work. And he was referring to the light bulb at that point, but that's the same difference. Let's see. Okay. Why introspection is vital to know when something is appropriate or not. Yeah? Yeah, I think that's a really good thing. A good way of putting it, for sure. Okay, so now we have at least the back of the building. I don't know if we're going to fill in the floor. Let's just put a little bit in. Meow. Grab a few planks. What did I do with them? There's probably some inside and I just didn't pick them up like a dummy. Let me out. Ugh, it's this flight thing. It's great and then it's not. All right. Okay. Not sure how far. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish up the floor. Oh my goodness. Yep, and then we'll have to work on the roof of this thing. Oh no, roofs. Oh no. What was that? One of my cats squeaked. I don't even want to know. I've had quail My grow out boys busting out of their cage like repeatedly the last couple of days. This morning, I woke up to hear scratch, 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 scratch. Like, okay, I got cats out in the warehouse, and I open the warehouse door, and 2 kitties come in, and then there's a couple quail on the floor looking at me like, hi, you just took our playmates. Like, what in the world? They didn't hurt him, thank goodness. But now, if it would have been a different set of cats out there, they very well could have. But I don't know. Someone's not shutting the cages properly, because those doors are tight, and those boys aren't quite big enough to push the cage open. You think it's going to look like quite churchy? I hope so. Leaning on my wrist, I'm laughing and shaking my mouse. Perfect week to be finishing the footprint of your cruciform chapel. Well, there's supposed to be a cross on the back, and although our religion doesn't use the cross as a symbol, you know, it's still a symbol of Christ, and so I thought that would be really cool to see if we can get to that point, decorate the back, get the cross in. It won't be finished, but I thought that would be cool for Easter. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, tomorrow. So I guess that could be a question of the day instead of what I originally planned. What do you like to eat? Do you have a tradition for Easter dinner? Or what are your Easter traditions? If you have any. I mean, not to assume that everybody celebrates Easter, but we definitely have ham for Easter. We had lamb yesterday. It was delicious. But we like to have ham on Sunday, because sometimes we'll have some extended family and don't know if they all like lamb. My mother-in-law definitely doesn't eat anything too... Well, she eats like 4 or 5 different foods. So nothing even remotely out of the norm. She eats chicken. Let's see. I don't have any traditions. We have to think of a good name for the chapel too, because I just keep calling it like the Chapel of the Dodo, but I don't know. Something. No clue, really. Okay. There's a part of the floor. We can go back a little bit. The sides, I think, come down a step. Like I said, I don't want to take too much time on this. I want to make sure that I get the back done for reasons we've already mentioned. All right, come on. Bring it back. Bring it on back. Okay. Yeah, okay, this side. See, I see how it's a little bit different. It's not exactly the same in the back. All right. Cool. All right. Let's see how we look back here or up here as far as footprint goes. Okay. Yeah, that's starting to look really cool. All right. Mildly proud of myself. Party games and egg hunting with my little one and her cousins off, with Flame's sister and husband coming around. Then I'll find whatever is edible in the cupboard and fridge to feed everyone. That's cute. We haven't been doing egg hunts at home because we've been, gosh, we had a scavenger egg hunt sort of with the homeschool group. And then our church has been getting an egg hunt together. We just bring a couple of, come on, eat the pie. We bring a dozen stuffed eggs for each kid that wants to do hunts, and then the young women and young men usually hide the eggs, and then the little ones go and hunt them all down. So haven't had to do egg hunts here, although we used to. And I'll make an Easter basket for the kids. This is the first year that I'm actually not making an official basket, although I did get them some candy. Because one of them wanted some doll clothes instead of a plushie, and one of them wanted, I don't know, something else rather than a plushie. So they got a little bit of candy, and have to have like the chocolate Easter bunny, right? And then we'll have Easter dinner. We'll have ham and green beans and some sort of potato. Nothing too fancy, but gotta have some ham. Don't like to do a lot of work on Sunday, so we won't do a big effort of cooking, but ham is easy. Toss it in the pressure cooker. Let's see. That drifter always spawns in the same spot. Yeah, it does. It was here earlier. I did notice. Okay, so we're gonna need planks and stairs and stuff. Yep, he was there last night too. Planks, or sorry, slabs and stairs, and that's not quite enough planks. Let's go get some more. Some more. Get. Let's see. That should be good. We're gonna need a boatload of stairs, so we might as well grab stairs. All right. Hey, Granny. How's it going? Nice to see you. That's Granny and Andy and Tailspinner Games and Katie. We're really rocking it today. Right. Definitely nice to see you. Okay, so let's take our slabs. There we go. And top. Did I bring it? I don't know. Do I have any dirt on me? No. Just have to do this the hard way. Okay, this is where it gets quiet because I don't know what I'm doing. I hate roofs. Ow! Hey! Smack on me, little brat. Everyone here has kids and I'm just a teenager snooping by. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Glad to hear. Oh, gosh, that's going to get me stuck. Glad to have you. Absolutely. Do I have this right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm old enough to be my kid's grandma, so I kind of skipped a generation there. I'm almost a senior citizen. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I should be a grandma. I just got started having kids way too late. Alright. We're just gonna take this one out too. Do this. And same thing. Alright. So when people say, well, do your kids get enough socialization? I'm like, do you want... It comes down to the question of, do I want my kids learning how to behave from their peers? Their other teenagers or other little kids or whatever who obviously don't know are also learning how to behave. Or do you want them to learn how to behave from adults who know better? So, that's not to say that they don't have kid time. Obviously they do. Alright. I think we want to go all the way around just the same way. 19, I'll be 20 this year. Yeah, you're not a total youngin'. Young whippersnapper. Got a few miles on you anyway. Alright, so we want to skip out there. Yeah, my oldest just turned 16, so. Alright. But we should have all ages here. I mean, we got some. I think we got some younger parents. Let's see. That. Get rid of you. We have to go down and pick up all of our little bits and pieces off the ground. And get rid of you. Ugh. This is really tedious. My three still at home are 16, 18, and 20. They probably hunt eggs if I asked, but they'd just be humoring me. Yeah, I ask them because there's no reason that you can't if you're older and you want to. I have 16, 14, and 12. And the 12-year-old was meh, it's the boy, and then my 14-year-old, she's like, oh, absolutely. She hid some and then hunted some down, and I said, you just make sure the little kids have some. She says, I will. The same thing, if they want to do the dress up for Halloween, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, so did I have this right? Oh, come on, down, not up. There we go. And then out one. I like dressing up for Halloween too, so, you know. But no, I made all three of them Easter baskets last year with little stuffed animals and everything, and they loved them, so. And I just made sure that, you know, if you guys don't want a stuffed animal this year, I understand. And let's still make it fun, get you something interesting. Okay. I'd absolutely love to do some egg hunting. Yeah, it's hard when you get older and you leave home and you don't have anybody to do those kind of things for you anymore. All right. Let's see. I bet my kids would hide Easter eggs if they wanted to, if I wanted them to. Heck, it's like an Easter egg hunt every day when we try to figure out where our chickens laid eggs sometimes, so. All right. We got the start of a roof anyway. Yeah, I do like this tune. Okay. So I am thinking, let's get those. Gosh, there's another drifter. I killed his buddy, so now he's back. Yeah, well, I got drifters. All right. Guess we're just doing a slab thing again. So we're going to go up one. I should be able to catch these though. Do I have any more slabs? I may have to make more slabs. I got a couple saws ready to go. Oh, no, I hate when I do that. There we go. This one's kind of cool too. Arctic Winds. It's one of the newer ones. You can imagine that wind chimes would get frozen together, but... Ah! Tree! Hate to say it, but that tree... I don't know, we might be able to save that tree. We'll have to take the maple out, though. Candy! Here she is. About to raid her pantry for sure. Do I have enough walnut? Oh yeah, I got plenty. I'd recommend putting a light source where he's spawned. It should prevent rifts and drifter spawns. Yeah, I will eventually get to that. Haven't had a real problem. But yeah, this is going to be enclosed, so I'll have to get light in there. Yes, Andy, thank you very much, though. I have plenty of walnut. What did I do that for? Little overachieving here. There we go. Starting to look like a roof. Yeah, they're already made into planks, and then I've got some extra logs if I need them, but no, that was the first thing I was able to gather, was all of the planks that I needed. Come on. Get you. Right. Let's see. Oops, what happened here? That's weird how it's not defaulting to put things in my hotbar. Oh, that's the third one. Duh. There we go. And I know better than to try to put it there, because if I try to put it there without making it, forcing it to be horizontal, it'll flip on its side and I won't be happy. Alright. Let's go locate the slabby jabby situation. Yes, I do. Thank you. The chimes are a seraph's voice luring you out of your cabin to trick you. Do you think it's like a siren? Or a, what do they call the little tree fairies that try to lure you in? Kind of like Lord of the Rings. Let's see. There we go. Alright, I don't think... Yeah, there's just my trader stuff in here now. So, yeah, because all of the wooden stuff I grabbed already. I've got to find some ebony, though. Somebody said that they knew where some was. I'll have to go get it. I just don't remember. We talked about it on the Discord about where to get them, and I forgot. That won't be. I won't need it until the slabs. I see. I already have slabs already made up. I won't need the ebony till the interior anyway. All right. While we're here, since we have Candy on, let's go say hi.
What is Radiant Rust?
It's a song.
Oh.
It's one of the soundtracks.
I thought it was a vintage story mod.
It's a vintage story soundtrack piece.
Oh. I crafted.
Only with free hands. Well. Came to raid the pantry. All right. Let's see what needs to be eaten. We have 19 days. Compote made with pear and pear syrup. But what do we need? We need fruit. So we can do some fruit compote. This is all, gosh, 82 days, 9 years. Oh, the iron tack. Yeah, it's like, okay, lots of good stuff. Good for quite some time. Looks like it's the compote that's neat. Oh, I did not notice that we had marble top tables in here the last time. Looking really good. Yep, it looks like it's... Yeah, that's empty. All right. Pasta noodles. Okay, looks like we might do that. Do I have a bowl? No. 1 times 0 servings. Gonna love it when it does that. Nope, wrong one. There we are. All right, let's go get a bowl. This being fruit, it might not be that filling, but we'll see. All right. Up on the, again, we're going to stand on the chair. That's fine. Nobody's looking. It's my house. All right. We're good with some food for a while. Let's get our planks. Might as well make them all horizontal now. All right, let's get back to work. The pink marble tops kind of look like flesh. I think they're all right. That'd be really, that's pretty pale. Let's see. There we go. The bang of turning the angel belt on. Pretty sure Shino and no one definitely have ebony. Yeah, I think Shino and Sid both said where to go find it. 8-digit too. I think they all 3 know. But yeah, I'll check back on the Discord and find out where to get it. But when we get to that point, that'll be interior. But we do plan on doing, I do plan on doing the interior. Okay, and we want to go all the way back. Cover the little hole. What mod is the sifter from? Let's see. Those were the Quarry mod. I got the kibbles from the Rubble Storage mod. I don't think this is the proper mod. I don't know. I'd have to go look or find out. If Andy doesn't know, Sid probably knows. I'm sure Shino and Ade definitely know. Okay. Next time we're inside, I'll go ahead and break a piece of glass and see if we can take a look. See where it's from. Okay. Next piece up. We're just going to fill the top with planks. Nice easygoing music. Yeah, and I need easygoing right now. I'm feeling a little bit stressed out. Just from... I haven't really felt 100% the last few days. So, been taking it easy. Probably, I mean, and I can't really afford to, but you know, you do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not exactly in the best of shape, and you know, if I'm not careful, my health will suffer for it, and I'm feeling some fatigue for sure. Just a matter of, man, get some stuff done around here. All right, let's work our way up here. So I can finally get back to the gym next week. And that's what we're doing. We're getting her done. Did a lot of cleaning up around my place, putting things away that haven't been put away for a very long time, that kind of thing. It happens as, gosh, things got so crazy around here with about a year of I didn't feel well, and then a year and a half of my mother when she broke her shoulder and basically she's lost the use of her dominant hand, and she was way valued, very much valued here in our house for getting things done. So, but that's all right. We're working on it, and I feel like I'm making progress. So, but not as much as I would have hoped this week. So that's all. So I'm feeling a little bit stressed. It'll be easier once the program is over. I'm playing, of course, again, all of the organ and piano pieces for the church Easter program tomorrow. And it's fun, obviously, but eustress or good stress is still stress. Sluice. How was it? Duh. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. See, I said that he'd know, or at least know how to find out, which is about the same thing. I knew there was a word I was missing. Useful stuff. Useful stuff. All right. My mother has a physical therapist that comes and sees her twice a week. It's really cute. Cute guy in her bedroom because she uses the bed for support on some of her exercises, and he's really a sweetheart. So, and she's improving a lot. She almost used her knife with her proper hand at the dinner table last night. So just super proud of that. So yeah, she's getting better. Don't know how much recovery she'll get. She was an organ player too, and a piano player, and she can't really move her fingers that well on her hand, and that upsets her a lot. All right, let's bring these out. Oh, Ritanums, thank you for subscribing over there on YouTube. I really appreciate it. That's fantastic. All of the help we can get, man. In fact, one of these days we're going to have to get everybody over on Twitch just for 5 minutes, because I need 5 people chatting at once. Apparently it's like my next milestone. And I've had 4. Repeatedly had 4. But supposed to get 5, so once I feel like I can coordinate that, maybe at the beginning of next hour if we've got enough people. Oh yeah, I'm going to want these as slabs on the inside too, so I'll have to bust those out. Yeah. Come on. Don't have all day here. Let's... Ugh, maybe I'm too fast. Nope. Alright. I'm here now. Yay! Screaming help! Hooray! Join the crowd. We got a pretty good crowd here today. Right, and stuck. Let's see. Now I brought more slabs with me. So yeah, this roof is vastly different than these. All right. Even these out so they look good from the bottom too. Got all of them? Nope. Alright. Let's fix this up. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Little rounded bit at the back here. It's gonna be cool. Gonna be cool. Alright, suppose we should we want the top flat and put something on it? Or do we just want it peaked? I think... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We want it like this. Why do I feel like I hear bees? I hear bees because there's a beehive over here. Is this a tree that has to come out? This is a tree that has to come out. We should add a glass dome Victorian greenhouse. I don't know. What do you pit? Why are you mad at me? Oh, I got you, didn't I? I didn't even mean to. Fine. Do I have a drifter I can stick you on? Where'd you go? Ah, they gave up too fast. Thank you for the honeycomb. Alright, I seem to be missing something here. There we go. Oh, I gotta get my stuff and things. Ah. Alright. Alright, down here. Yeah, so busy at home and just kind of on the struggle bus trying to make sure that I get just at least a little bit extra done as well as my regular chores. I always tell my kids it's easier to keep up rather than catch up. But as I said, sometimes you just got a situation where it doesn't work out that way and you have to catch up. So I have years of catch up I've got to do, but there you go. I like ketchup. You know. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, now we want to... We're gonna be taking the other pieces out anyway. Oh, we can't do it that way. Do that way. But we actually want these as slabs. So we'll come back and replace those. And we'll have to go back from this side. I hate accidentally destroying wild bees in Vintage Story. Yeah, but that tree's gonna come out anyway. So I have no problems. No problems with that. I know there's plenty around. I better put an extra one out here before I start taking those out, right? How far out do we want to go with this section? Probably out to here. Yeah. So let's put one more level up, fix those, and then we'll bring it out. except we want to go ahead and go up here. There we go. And bink. All right, now let's fix the bottom here. All right. Sweet. Okay. Well, one of the current goals is if we ever want to have a base cam, oh dear, and scare off half of my viewers, but it's a thing, right? I've got some things that I need to straighten up in my office. We may end up going, I have a studio. Right now I've been playing in my house. It would be nice to be able to, oh gosh, I can't because the computer currently is not functional out there. Well, one thing at a time, right? Get some things straightened up in my family room so I could actually do my live cam. It's one of the to-do things on my list. It's on the Discord, actually. I have a list of things we're working on. I guess remember in the Rusty Gears season with Curzar, you had zones people were assigned to for resource gathering. Yes, that was a really cool idea. It worked. It worked really well. Biome, South Temperate, and North Pole. Yeah, that's what I thought we would do, but instead we just kind of did disc groups in equidistant distance from spawn, and that worked out all right too. This time we had more people and decided not to do that, and it worked out okay. Everybody managed to get their resources. Of course, we also made a point to all pool together right at the beginning, so we weren't fighting over flint and all of that. And then we have the community center now, so if you need the little bits to push forward and get started, then you get that, just because the place is going to be lower on resources now. So, but it helped that everybody pulled together and got us through to the Bronze Age, at least right at the beginning. Okay, so now comes the hard little shapy part. Let's make sure that we're horizontal. All right, and got about 5 minutes. Been drinking some sparkling water I've flavored. It said it tastes a little bit like a Dr. Pepper or Mr. Pibb. It's got the cola flavor that I don't really like. It tastes like Pepsi. I've got to find a different cola flavoring. And I'm a Coke fan myself. And cream soda, which I love. Katie, we now have 3 settlements that my friends and I can choose from. Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't feel the need for resource divvying either. Nonetheless, the extra biomes make for much versatility and fun. Yeah, I think that's great. We've got a lot of TLs that we've opened now that are working out really well. I'm wondering, because not Rusty Gears, the LDS Gamer server, I don't remember what we're going to call it. The old one was called Bountiful. I'm not really sure what we're going to name this one, but I think they have a spawn pre-built, but it'll be interesting to see where everybody goes. They're talking about building a trailer park at spawn. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, I'll build a trailer there. I'm going to head out and look for mushroom biome, personally. But it'll be interesting to see how they work out resources there. But it's much the same. Everybody goes out far enough to do some resource gathering. Get rid of you. Oh boy, hang on a minute. Kuzak, sorry to mod you there because of language, but it's not a texture pack. This is not Minecraft. So, and just because you don't like, just because you're not used to something, you know, doesn't mean that it's bad. But I guess if you don't, you know, you're still allowed to not like it, of course. Let's see. I like this song. This is, I always think of GG Beyond when I hear this song. This is Holocroft, one of my favorites. But he's like, oh, I always know when this piece of music comes on that it's time that I got to head home because it's going to get dark. And then, of course, he goes out a little farther, but you know, that's just the way he plays. No. Let's do, no. This, take you out. This in. Kuzak, this is Vintage Story. It's, I don't know if you want who, the name of the developer is, well, his handle anyway, is Tyrone. I'm trying to think of his real name. Is it Jacob? I don't remember. They had originally written a mod for Minecraft called Terra Firmacraft. You may be familiar with it. Anyway, Terra Firmacraft got so big and so bulky, and there was so much more that they wanted to do with it that was, you know, limited by, you know, obviously the Minecraft engine. So what they did was they created their own engine, and that's why it's so very different. The crafting is very different. The similarities, it's a block game. You know, it's a block and voxel game, sandbox type environment with biomes and things, and that's a lot of where the similarity stops. The only other similarity that we have left is the crafting grid. Of course, there's a 3x3 rather than a 2x2 that Minecraft has, and there's only a few things that you craft like this now. They eventually want to get rid of this entire grid because there's so many other crafting mechanics. You use different machines and everything to craft, so even that similarity will be gone. Hey, you know, it's got a big following, so I'm not going to tell them anything. I quite love the game, and so and it's pre-release. You know, this isn't even an officially released game, and he's got a huge customer base. So, you know, what works, and it's not, you know, it's not for everyone. Absolutely not for everyone. But a lot of people that like homesteading and prepping and things like that, we like these. We definitely like it. Okay, so we want to do... This is not going to be perfect, but what we were just saying about being perfect. There we go. Not for anyone? Okay, well, you have no place in telling somebody else what to do. The goal was not to make money, at least at first. It's, as I said, it's pre-release. So by not having it officially released, he can work on it when he wants to and not when he doesn't want to. And You know, that's just how it is. And let's bring you up. So yeah, that's definitely not your place to tell someone else what they can and can't do. For sure, because I absolutely love this game and I'm glad that he made it. And Minecraft still has its place. I love Minecraft too, and I'm playing it Monday night. Opening a new server, if you did not know. It's not my server, it's with the LDS gamers. He's getting into the oil industry. You know, we should put oil in the game, right? That'd be funny. We have a mod that puts seed oils in the game, vegetable oils, but that's really cool. So we have the Metal Ages, you know, the stone and the metal eras. It'd be cool to put oil and other forms of fuel for electricity. I bet that's coming. I bet that's coming with all of the other things that went in the last release. That's an idea. Okay. So yeah, if you're trying to troll us, I don't know if it's going to work. Most of us are, actually all of us are adults here. A lot of us are older adults, so. But you're welcome to stay, hang out, chitty chat. All right. Do I have anything else? And you guys, look at this. A big party down there. Good morning, Cut Paper. Nice to see you. Just in time for me to take a quick break. But, oh, that's not good. What's going on here?
Hey, Cut Paper.
How do we want to fix this? I got a hole. I'm gonna go like that. Yay! Yay! I could fix a problem. All right. I don't know. Andy, do you know? Do we have rifts turned off? Because to be perfectly honest, I don't remember seeing a single rift here. I think they're rather pointless, to be honest. They're loud and annoying and easy to avoid, but it becomes a pain when you're trying to build and film, especially since this is a server that's built for content creators. And they're not really functional. I mean, you have to stand in them and you can lose sanity, and I very rarely ever get a drifter to spawn out of them. It has to be the perfect conditions, so it's like they're too easy to avoid and they're too common. So nah, I'm not really fussed that I haven't seen them. Okay. Oh, good night, Andy. Yeah, thank you for stopping by.
Night, Andy.
Really appreciate it. Hitting the hay. He's hitting the hay. All right, let's listen to some epic music while I go get some tea. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Yeah, we have a whole section of roof that's not here, which is going to make it hard to do this part. We'll see if we can at least get like around the outside edge decorated. What I do want to show you is I fixed the luminous glass here. So it's actually part of this block and it's not recessed so far back. We don't have these colors yet. And I also did something different with the windows. I actually put them in the window well rather than behind it. I don't know if you can close up you can see how this is part of the step and then this one is behind it. So I figure that's something that I should go around and take care of as well. All right. Let's see what we want to do. I need a window up top here. And then we can try to do the windows here. Man, all of this needs to come out. It's like... all stuff that needs to be done. My poor pitiful cat is begging for chicken. Unfortunately, she's on a hypoallergenic diet and begging will not avail her, so she can't have chicken. Bummer. What is she eating? Lamb? Man, that's a bummer. Yeah, I've had to have a few on hypoallergenic diets before. I've got one downstairs that can't eat fish, which is totally a bummer. All right. Okay, that's really weird. All right. Yeah, we're not going to even be able to see. Yeah, not going to be able to see it even. And it doesn't go there anyway. Come on. Let's see. And we need some glass to go in here. Yeah, this whole mountain needs to come down. Yeah, darn it. So, yeah, ye old tree with the buzzy buzz in it has to go anyway. Let's see. How much glass do I have? I have those 4 pieces, which I really want to replace with something else. All right, so... we think she looks better when she isn't pulling our fur out because she's itchy. She's too dumb to make connection. Well, yeah, the cats won't figure it out. We've had a... I've done cat rescue, basically orphaned kitten rescue. So when cats have problems like that and they're pretty much unadoptable, we end up taking care of them a lot. And we have one that, yeah, she's got to give her a break. She's like 17. So she has to be real careful what she eats, poor thing. Just keep popping up everyone's elbow with, I can has, look on her. Yeah, I know. Wynn does the same thing. It's like, Wynn, you can't eat this. It's not like you'd even want it. Some of the stuff is like, you won't even want it. She'll instantly throw it up anyway now before it even affects her. So maybe you can have some of the chapel dig into the mountain. No, I mean, it ends here. And so this really needs to come out and be part of a courtyard. Yeah, I'm just not really sure where to start here. Maybe we should go work on some glass. But this part will actually be a thing, like this. Where have I got? So we could probably, well, actually we can't because we don't have the roof built. Well, it might look a little silly here, but this part will be like a little separate sticky outy thing, you know, my technical architect terms. There we go. So we can at least build the wall up here. And then it will meet with the roof, the larger roof from the middle section. All right. Okay, yeah, that doesn't look too terrible. Once we get that roof on. Shame to lose the fruit tree. The fruit tree might... I was looking at it earlier. The fruit tree might be able to stay. Depending on... Because I think it'll be right about at the right level. Let's see, what level is this? Because we'll go ahead and put the castle level right here. So, what are we doing? F5? Okay. Come on. Give me my things. That's not it. It's like I have to hit them twice for it to work. V? There we go. So we're at 129 here. And yeah, the retaining wall can come right. That might be a little close. It might be doable, and I'm going to leave it there until like the very last minute. But it might end up being moved, you know. Because I think this is an original tree. That one right there. I think that's an original. I want to say it's a yellow apple. And we won't lose all the redwood. Some of these will have to come out though. This one for sure. And these couple here for sure. And probably just leaves along the edge. So we can make it come around a little more reasonably. And then have the wall come up. Yeah, that's going to be just barely too close, I think. But won't find out till we get there. Again, we'll just plant another tree. In memoriam of that one. We'll just take a cutting of that one and just move it. Same tree. Okay. You know, I think I do want to make some glass. Let's see how hard it would be. Depends on if we want to make glowy glass or not. We'll make the cross. I was thinking, if not red, then like this dark pink. But not, that's like a luminous version. Let's turn maps off. There we go. Okay, got a kitty squeaking at something. It's dark outside. There's no cats out there. You dig out under the one redwood closest to the church and add trunk pieces down to courtyard level. Possibly. We might be able to retain one or two of those redwoods if we do it that way. I won't take them out until we must, but that's a good idea. Okay, but there's two of them there though. I don't want two. I'll probably take the trunk out of one and then maybe just a big canopy right there. We'll see how that works. Okay, luminous. What in the world? That's Sage growling. He normally does not do that. What did you get, dude? I don't want the dark brown. Luminous dark pink. Think it's alright if we make a cross out of luminous dark pink glass? Okay. Luminous dark pink glass batch, which means we need a dark pink glass batch. See, that's just luminous. So red phosphorus and 2 white phosphorus. What do we make dark pink? Dark pink glass. Okay, so we can bust it and get dark pink. Ilmenite and powdered rusty metal. Whew. Okay. No, okay, we'll just break out our dark pink. I need to make some more of this anyway. All right. How many more? Do I have any more of this? So I'm going to use some of the dark pink in the back here, but I don't think I have stashed that anywhere else. No, it does not look like I have stashed anywhere else. All right, well, that's okay. Dark pink glass batch. And what we need... Oh, wrong key. H. Ingredient 4. Okay, how do we cycle through here? It does not let me. Luminous dark pink glass batch. So we need red phosphorus and 2 white phosphorus. And there is no other option there. Let's see what we got. That would be no. We may have to start and make all of the... Oh, there we go. There's some white phosphorus. All right. And all that blue stuff. Definitely didn't need that much blue. All right. I wish I had bookmarks. It's one thing I really miss. Barbie pink. Let's see. Luminous, dark, pink. Okay. So it would be like this, and I would need... Okay, so I need 4 red phosphorus. How do I make red phosphorus? Of course! I cook my white phosphorus. I need 4 pieces, and I don't have enough. Bone ash or powdered phosphorite, and I think that has to be... Yeah, it has to be in a smeltery, or a bloomery. Bone ash or powdered phosphorite. I think I've got powdered phosphorite in here. White lead. Really? Did I use all of my bone ash? Oh, crap. Excuse my language. Oh, man. Powdered phosphorite. Oh, wrong key again. Keep messing with that angel belt key. Because in Minecraft, it's R for recipes. Okay. So we need to heat this up. Alright. Let's go takes care of some of this Mama's putting the phone in the freezer to see if the stylus will shrink and pop out. Oh, well, good luck. Thankfully, I have two phones. The Note 9 is my main phone. It's like my mini drawing tablet. Yeah, I don't use my phone. I used to have the biggest phone I could get, and then I got a tablet that I could actually put a SIM card in. So I don't like talking on the phone. Do not like it. Let's just do 2. Alright, what kind of fuel do we need? Does it say? N? It looks like it's some sort of black coal or charcoal it needs. Do we have any? Alright. Thank you. Light her up. In the meantime, in order to make the red phosphorus, we have to heat this up. I want to say that that's going to be in a .572. Yeah, that's going to be in a crucible or just on a fire pit. 572. And we only need 4. It's glowy. Look at that. It's already glowy. So we can do that in our place here. Let's take the tips off. There we go. You will create 4 red phosphorus powder. Fantastic. Fuel. There we are. Don't know how fast it'll be. Yay! Don't get to use my kitchen very much. Let's make sure. Oh yeah, I won't have any problem. My main phone is an iPhone 12 Pro. Yeah, I have unfortunately it's a China-made tablet. It's kind of a piece of junk, but it is what it is. My whole family needs new phones. My husband especially. Our service here is terrible, and we don't really have that good of a phone, and he needs one that's a little bit better because my mother-in-law lives across the street, and both of our parents our mothers are widowed now, so we take care of them both. And that she still lives on her own in her house, although she's across the street, it's still she needs to be able to reach us. We have like a walkie-talkie set up too, so if that works. I always have my calls on speaker. Yeah, I just don't answer the phone. Tell them to just text me. Or if you email me, you better text me that you email me, because I don't check my email very often either. And if you voicemail, like never. I don't think I've checked my voicemail since October. So, yeah, there's that. I don't like the telephone. All right, how are we doing? Got 2 of them. I should change like the voicemail incoming to just say, you know, there's no way nowadays you can't disable the voicemail. It's like, I don't want voicemail. Just don't ever forward it to voicemail. I'm with a new service now. Maybe they can do that. But yeah, because if you don't know me well enough to have my email or at least text me, then no, I don't want to talk to you. I don't talk to companies very much. And when I do, most business now is done by email anyway, so Okay, unfortunately my kiln timers are non-existent anymore, so I can't tell how much time is left on these. Do need to rethink these flavors though. Definitely. We might have enough dark pink to go here, and then maybe some sort of oh, whoa. Now I can still die. Just take my flight off. Whack! Right in the bottom. Okay. Luminous. Dark. Yeah, we're going to do dark pink at the back, because why not? We do a luminous dark blue. Probably have most of the stuff for it, right? We have a luminous blue, I think. Let's go see. We could sleep too. Let's just do a really quick check to see if we've got, because I've got all of this blue that I'm not going to use. Luminous blue. Fantastic. Okay. Oh my gosh, my inventory's too full. Let's get rid of the honey. Oh. There we go. We'll come back and get these if we need them. When we need them, for sure. Radiance and rust, yeah. Dumb ways to die, yeah. Whoops, just turned off my wings there, and it's an angel belt, doesn't make me an angel. Splat. Alright, luminous blue. What do we need to go with the luminous blue? I just put that away. Luminous blue. Okay. I think we only need one batch of it. Oh, come on. Luminous blue. Ingredient 4. Luminous dark blue. Okay, so there's our luminous blue. So we need powdered nickel or powdered rusty metal. Oh, and it's 2 per, so let's... Alright. Surely we have some powdered rusty metal. We do. Ah, darn it. I keep hitting the key. You think I would stop that by now? Luminous dark blue. So in this side we need, it's all powdered ilmenite. Created by grinding crushed titanium or crushed ilmenite. Oh my gosh, I don't have any titanium. Okay. Yep. Unless someone has stuck some in the community center. Gosh, I only need like a speck. I need 2 bits. Let's go see. Ugh, crushed titanium. Let's see if anybody has stashed some cool stuff in their iron. Yep. Lots of iron stuff. Crushed galena. Boy, somebody put some interesting stuff in here. Okay, so I'm going to guess that if we had any titanium, it would be someone making refractory bricks. And this is all the copper. Why did someone shove all their quartz in here? Alright. Alright. It's not going to be happening very soon until I find 2 pieces of titanium. Alright, no problem. Let's turn this off. Thank you. Because I haven't found a trader that sells that, so... I don't think I've found any in the past. Yeah, that's going to be the only way to do it. So you two go there. And it's something I'll work on over the next few days. Have a good stream, guys. Time to put myself to bed. Good night, Granny. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's turn it back on. See, I hit the right button that time. Need a bed in here. Okay, yeah, because if anybody was making refractory bricks... Yeah, bummer. Okay, let's go take a quick snooze. And this is nice, unlike Minecraft, you don't have to wait until it's dark to take a nap. Oh, I forgot to ask Candy. Hope that didn't mess up her cooking. Let's get out. Hope I didn't mess up your cookery. Dang. That was very inconsiderate of me. Especially since it forces her to sleep. Or, well, it forces time to go past. To pass quickly. Alright. Good it didn't mess her up. Okay, we got enough room. Let's fix you. Turn this off again. Two of you, and... we don't have enough bricks. No! Yep. Great. Put you all back. And good. Okay. So we can at least put the glass in the cross. Kind of important for today, right? Trying to do the Easter thing. So we have this, and oh, it's still hot. Well, fine. Oh, what happened to my tongs? Well, that might explain why there's so many extras in the community center. Huh, alright. I'll leave my phosphorus powder on the ground. That would explain why there's so many extras in here. You know... some grindy bits up here. Halite and stuff. All right. About ready to eat some of that stew that I picked up. Okay. Give me that. So it was like this, and like this, and like this, correct? Luminous dark pink glass. All right, now this has to go back into the smeltery. And we're gonna put you guys up. Okay. Back into the smeltery we go. Get to a water source. Yeah, well, you know, it's in the middle of my floor. I can't exactly. I guess I fill up my inventory and I pick it up in the inventory. It would work. To fill up my hot bar. It should work. Okay. It's already spoiled. I guess I shouldn't have taken it out of the cellar. All right, it's all right in the pot. Okay. How is our nutrition? We're pretty good on fruit. I'm gonna take our cup with us though. Alright, luminous glass. Because I can't take the stairs. Ooh, that's... You don't think it should glow blue, do you? Oh, goody. Took it all. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, we'll have these ready to go before the end of the stream. Oh, okay. Okay, bang, bang, bang. Yeah, I've got... Gosh, what do I have to do? I have to prep a breakfast. So I've got to get that going and into the crock pot tonight. And we'll have breakfast in the morning. Takes 8 hours. It's like a egg casserole. We do a lot of things with eggs here. A lot of things. And I can't make the potato dish for tomorrow because my husband... I said, Poet, I need some potatoes. Get me some yellow potatoes. What he did was he got a little bag of teensy-weensy potatoes. I was like, these are cute, but I can't feed 7 people for this. Well, you didn't tell me. I figured like in a stew, that would be fine. Like, well, yeah, but we're not having stew. 100 days. Gosh, look at all the pie. 88 days. Okay, I don't want the pasta. Let's see. Oh, I do want... Okay. Okay, I got one of the 88-day ones. And she's filled up all the tables. Okay, we'll just take this along with us. Thank you. Love that those doors automatically close. This song is Fall O'Croft. It's not bad. I like Hollowcraft better. But it's not one of the originals. Yeah, I hate cutting things short, but man. Easter time. Oh, darn, I forgot to put that back. Let's fill up on some pasta with noodles, onion juice, chopped carrots, and salt. Yum. Very, very tasty. Wow, let me take a drink here. What about a luminous skylight in the chapel? I was thinking about making some sort of lantern with a luminous glass. But I'm not quite sure. Okay, so I have my fences on me, correct? I love spicy to a point. Discovered the hard way that I'm too wimpy for genuine Asian spicy. I can do pretty spicy. I prefer mild spicy. Only for the simple reason that most stuff that's super spicy, it's so spicy it doesn't really have any flavor. But I have to say I like my Asian stuff pretty spicy. Alright, let's do... yeah, we'll worry about the inside when we get to the inside. Definitely want to do the outside and at least part of the... we may do it halfsies and halvesies. Work on the outside a bit and work on the interior a bit. But I want to get the whole building up for sure. Now, if I do this correctly, it should... we can always chisel one too. We may want to chisel one. Yeah, it's okay for now. It'll do. Let's see. Do I still have some? Yeah. Is that the right spot? We'll have to go down and pick up all of our leftovers. Yeah, these will connect to the roof later. So it'll look a little weird now, but why did I do that? Whoops. Not there. Not the axe. Okay, let's grab our stuff. I hear you. Okay. And a slabby jabby right here. Okay, yeah, those will pillar up. The roof right here will be basically a repeat of all of these. So we'll have some more spires and stuff. It'll look really cool. So you can put luminous glass and lanterns. Well, you don't... I don't know if you can actually make the vanilla lanterns with it. Well, it wouldn't be vanilla. But the point would be... let me see. Trying to do a zillion things at once here. To chisel some sort of lantern. So yeah, just put the luminous glass along with some slate or something. I think that would be cool. Alright. Probably enough goofing off with here, this part. Alright. And we'll have like windows like in the back here so you can see through to those. That'll be cool. Alright. We have to remember to check on our glass too. But, I don't know. Looks like we made a little bit of something something. You can barely see our cross out there. Alright. Need is something over here. Going to need a lot more polished rock. Oh, we got some. Organize some things here. Is this chiseled? Yeah, this is all chiseled. All right. Let's do this side first. Oh, let's take out the riffraff. You're a surface drifter. You don't scare me. Oh, where's your friend? Ow, stop that. You can usually handle very spicy Asian food in North America. I cannot handle spicy in Singapore or Thailand. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm almost backwards because it seems like it's the American food that they like to load up with things like ghost peppers. And it's like, this is just stupid. It's so spicy that you can't taste anything. And then, of course, that much capsaicin will burn your taste buds, you know? So then it's no point. But it seems like the Thai, when I get spicy Thai food, it's got some really good flavor and it's not so spicy that it overpowers the flavor for me. So. But I don't know. Now, if I actually went to Singapore or Thailand, then it could be a different story. At least the Americanized version. Of course, I get a lot of genuine spices and things too, so I don't know. Could be the type of spice. I am allergic to black pepper, so if I ask sometimes my family, I'll say, is this spicy? And they're like, no. I said, okay, because black pepper it literally feels like I'm eating acid. So that's probably. All right. 2, 3. Don't think we want those there. There we go. See, I'm running into this wall here. Okay. But nothing spicy tomorrow. Just plain old ham. I prefer my ham that's not really smoked. Sacrilege, I know, but I'm getting to where I don't eat a lot of bacon anymore. But I love ham, but I prefer it if it's not smoked. There we go. And I think I want to fill in this little spot here. But yeah, ham and just some sort of potatoes. I don't know. Probably like a combination scalloped au gratin potato. Yeah, I combine the two. I don't really like scalloped potatoes by themselves. I don't really like a gratin potato, but I make a combo. It's all right. Okay. But I have to wait for Poet to bring actual enough potatoes. Right now I don't have enough to do anything, so I won't be able to work on that tonight. But we'll get the eggs done for the morning. And yeah, that was the plan, to try to have the potato stuff ready so when we get home from church, it's going to be just a short church session. It's just the program. But I'm going to be exhausted already from playing. It's that much concentration for an hour. It's going to be a little bit rough. Let's do you. You two. If you have a good spice tolerance, so tend not to have any issues. Don't know about abroad though. Yeah, a lot of food we get here is Americanized, but I shop at an Asian market as well, so some of it I get isn't. Yeah. It's all those sideways and then just the front two forward. Okay, I think I can remember that. Oh boy. Appreciate you guys sticking around for this. This is very grindy. Said I'm not a really quick builder, so I apologize for that. Unless it's something very simple. I mean, the docks went up lickety-split. That was not... Once I got the basic little template down, it was just a matter of repeating it. And you. Oh, nope. Ah. Go back. There we go. Okay. Plain stone. And did I use all my dirt? Let's go see. Boy, I'm gonna put the roof on. I won't be able to get in this way. Yep. Need some of you. And some of you. Oh, this is Summer Day. A couple of releases ago when he put these in. Fall of Croft and Summer Day. I like the ending of it the best. Alright. Do 2 stacks of you. Wonder if the grass is close enough to carry over. Woo, nope. If not, by the time we look at it next, we'll bring the grass over and let it populate. I made the mistake the first time I flew Singapore Airlines of ordering the Indian vegetarian meal option instead of the regular vegetarian option because I love Indian food. That was a mistake, huh? I'm not sure. If I was on a plane, I'm not sure. I have had a cholecystectomy, meaning I've had my gallbladder removed, and I have to be careful in certain situations because it's like clockwork. I eat and then I will need to make sure that I have a bathroom availability within half an hour. It was usually just exactly half an hour, but it's gotten, well, I thought it got better. You get used to it, your body kind of gets used to it, but still, it's not completely gone, so it's usually about half an hour, and especially if it's something, yeah, I don't think I would be comfortable with that on an airplane. All right, let's put you guys down. There we go. Okay. Now those I won't have any problem with that, bringing the grass up for sure. Okay, it's about break time again. Let me... Can I get to where you can sort of see the crosses? Alright. Let me refresh my tea a little bit. Get a few chores done. Put some dishes away and cleaned off my kitchen counter the last break. Do what you gotta do. I will take 5 minutes to stand up and stretch, and I will be right back. That Pyrrh is from Elder Scrolls Online. You're absolutely correct. I need to log on there again and get some more pictures, and I was thinking of making some sort of green screen so I could do some dances with her, and that'd be kind of cool to have intermission or whatever. Also kicking around the idea of making some montages of old films that I've done to put in to watch during that 15 minutes that I set the stream up. Thought that would be kind of cool. But yeah, I love Elder Scrolls. That might be fun. You know, I don't own Skyrim. Oblivion, I think, was my favorite. Oh no. What are you doing? Hi, Edel. I don't remember giving you any food or anything. How's it going, bud? I don't like you showing up out of the blue, but what are you, treasure hunter? What would you like that I have? I do not have anything that you want. Do you have anything I want? You do not have anything I want. Do I have the Blackguard? Yeah, I have the whole Blackguard set. I haven't fixed it. Once I fix it, I'll probably just give it to somebody to use. Or maybe I'll just keep it to lend to somebody if we want to go on an adventure. Alright, well, I don't have anybody else, like, sneaking into my rooms, do I? There's the rent. Because any food that was there would have been used up long ago. My cellar isn't open. Unless he came and grabbed a serving of of stuff in my crock pot. Or my pot there. Yeah, do I have food stashed somewhere other than there? That must be why he showed up. I didn't think that they would eat out of a crock, but I could be wrong. No, it doesn't look like he ate any of it. Actually, yeah, there were 2.1. Okay, well, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. Morrowind is my favorite. Morrowind wasn't bad. I've actually named my house elsewhere. So, I like, definitely like Elder Scrolls. Oh, have you not seen my house? Yeah, this is my house. Surely you've seen it. I come in here all the time. Yeah, my little storage is here. That I was saving up for the builds, for my personal builds, and then my checklist of things that I needed. Most of it's just interior now. Yeah, these are little inns because the Tradomat... It's not Tradomat. This might be useful stuff too, the little welcome mats that you get traders to come visit you, but you have to leave them food. So, and my little kitchen that I did. This is the sieving, or the sluice the sluice system, and then it automatically sorts it from here into all of these, not the barrels. The barrels here are just for looks. I don't know why I'm stuttering. Oh, because it just looks cool, I think. Oh, I forgot I had pink dye here. Some of it's here because it needs to be. Most of it's for looks. And then I usually would make vinegar or whatever in here. Here's my pantry. All of these this milk, and I've got one thing of wine, but it's all syrup. It's good for a very long time. Oh my gosh, I have some rot on my shelf. Soy milk, vinegar. Probably need to use the vinegar up. Use it to make some of the glass components. Anyway, the last time I had a trader show up unannounced, he didn't leave for months, and Audape had to come and actually give him his eviction notice. Well, I gave him his notice, but Audape was the enforcement, I guess, actually kicked him out. No squatters here, thank you. Yeah, I don't really love the micro pantry, but that's kind of how it ended up. But that huge cellar at the community center, I thought was enough. No. Let's do some itty bitty minis here. This one is the Resonance Archives. I never recognize it when it comes up. I do it every time. So I said, I don't recognize the song. It's the Resonance Archives. Sufficiently spooky, though. All right. Okay, so the grass did jump over. Look at that. That is some seriously virulent grass. The freezer idea didn't work, so now we're trying WD-40. Yeah, be real careful. In fact, I would put WD-40 on a Q-tip and just kind of go around the edges at first. Because, yeah, that stuff they'll get everywhere. Don't get me wrong, loves me some WD-40. I use it quite a bit, actually. It's like duct tape. It's one of those things that you really need to have. Okay. For those of you who don't know, Katie's got her stylus stuck in her, note? In one of her tablet phones, whatever. They're trying to get it out. Gosh, that looks weird. The cross from the side. Yeah, I had some really cool cross designs on the Aura Fury server, Ancient Paths. The first one that they had out. I had a mausoleum and I had a little graveyard up top, and I just told everybody on the servers, if you've got a cross or a gravestone, make sure your name is on it, and if you'll let me have a copy of it, and I'll stick it in the graveyard. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, we're gonna check on the glass. We're checking on the glass. Uh-oh. Why is there only 3? Okay, that's not good. It really took that many to make 3. I had 12 pieces. I'm gonna have to do it all over again. Alright, that's a bummer. Just a minute. Well, you can take the sunscreen then. Okay. Sorry about that. Found some things that belong to my daughter up here, so wanted to make sure that she got them. Oh, you know what we might be able to do? Okay, I'm sorry for going back and forth here, but I just had an idea. I tried to do that to go faster and then I get stuck. Where is... Oh. Fine. We'll go in here.
My hand's cold.
Is she upset? Whee! Gotta visit the hot tub. Alright. Got a baby bird up here and now I got a cat butt in my face.
Stay. Can't have it.
She's not ripe yet, sweetie. Alright. Yeah, see I put the pink glass on and I get this blue-green luminance around me like I'm holding the temporal gear. Hello, tweeter tweet. They're very soft.
They are.
They're like,
huge now.
well, they're like 3 days old. Now they're huge. Okay, we were going to see if we could make this work by doing... Oh, man. We can't make slabs out of this. No. H. Ingredient 4. We can't cut it. Oh, dang. I can't believe it. 12 cooking. It doesn't say cook 3 to make it. It does. It does say it. 4 pieces smelt into 1. Should have known better. Should have read the directions. That's what I get for not... She's grabbing water, making dough, I bet. That's what it looks like she's doing. Well, that is a bit of a bummer. The cross is going to look a little weird. But...
They've shifted it over slightly to where there's a little gap, and they've scratching the food over towards it.
Crafty says, hey there, girly, I made more food. Apparently I had a trader visit because it smelled so good from over in my kitchen. Pasta with carrots, salt, and onion juice. I don't know. I can't chisel it and break it apart to make slabs. So I'll just have to make 4, 8, 12, 16 pieces. 16 more pieces. All right. But I'm hoping to get a glass trader to show up. Hey, you're a different color.
I know. This is a different bird.
You're a different bird. He always comes and brings the babies to say hi to me. Yeah. Well, but it's gonna look pretty good. Yeah, the luminous glass looks pretty good. That's cool. All right, yeah, we have to find someone that can spare. I guess it's going to take more than 2 specks of titanium. We're going to need more if it takes 4 pieces per glass. It's coming a little loose, but not enough. Yeah. If you give it time, I think if you set it up to where the WD-40 has a chance to seat down, you'll be able to get it. You'll be able to get it loose. It takes some time usually. Yeah. You put a little more in, and then just give it some time and wait. If you put too much in, then it's just going to run off the top. All right. Yes, I am a WD-40 expert. Maybe not completely expert, but I've got some spare bricks on me I need to return now. I'm so excited to use that glass and I don't have enough. Very sad. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this down. Is that a drifter? We'll see if he sees me back here. Ugh. I'm not going to be able to reach this. Bummer. It's like a Project One runway here with little chicks. Is this the one that's mostly black? Oh no, you're the one of the...
This is the Americana Moran mix. Thanks. Where did that go?
It bounced over here. My goodness. Okay, yes, birds poop. That's just how they do.
What are you, a quail?
Yeah, usually you can get away with the baby chickens. Or any chicken at all, really, unless they're in for too long. Quail, it's like they have to poop every 5 minutes. Or every 30 seconds if you... yeah, they're...
5 minutes if you're lucky.
Quail are champions. Yeah, that's what you want me for. I eat a lot. I eat... Yes, I eat fast and I grow fast, but that means I poop fast too.
Even faster than me. You are big.
Ah!
You are big and chunky.
No, that's the way we like our birds. Big and chunky.
So we've had those already.
Did you manage to get the boys into the fence again? Daddy said he fixed the problem. He thinks. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I had him do it right away. Yeah, we've got a special coop, grow out coop for our boys. Yes, and we've let them grow out. The chickens, I've let them grow out a little too long, but they have a special coop, and we're trying to get them all in there. Apparently, that they looked at us like we were silly and crawled right underneath the fence because there was some place that it was up a little too far. So hopefully that's been fixed. I should carve these just to see, just in case. Oh, I would check it every 5-10 minutes until at least 30 minutes go by before I'd add even more. Otherwise, you might run the risk of it getting too far everywhere. I mean, obviously, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but I've got a pretty good idea. And you got to give it time to work its way down. It's amazingly slippery stuff. So it will find all of the nooks and crannies if you give it time to do so. We're just going to chisel all of these. Just need one more. I just turned that off. I removed like 2 rows earlier before we started. So. Get this side. Hey, one of our older boys. Oh, is that our Italian?
This is a quail. He is mad.
Yes. How does he look?
He's pretty.
You're a pretty good looking bird. Your head's not really weird. Oh, Sarah, let's not hurt the wings.
Please be careful with your wings. He's so little.
Well,
He's a baby.
only almost 4 weeks old.
Almost.
Well, actually, they would be right at 4 weeks. Need to get them all transferred cages. It was quail processing day. That's what threw me off. It's quail processing day, and I put it off because I'm just not up to it. had too much, I was too fatigued, really. So I have to do it next week, but don't have much leeway. Only have a few days because everybody has to move cages. The babies go into the grow outs, and then the babies will be hatching late next week. Need to go into the brooder.
We need a baby chicken. We do.
We have a baby chicken pen.
Cam.
Oh,
Cam,
baby
Mom.
chicken cam. Yes. Yes, she said that that was a really good idea. Something that I'll have to see. I think my GoPro has Wi-Fi,
Ooh.
so I might be able to.
Quail processing cam.
No, you don't need a quail processing cam.
Nah.
Yeah, that would definitely be a not a. You wouldn't put that on as a surprise for sure. No, I wouldn't do that to anybody.
Nah. You post that as an education video.
Yes,
And
even.
you don't put the actual processing as the thumbnail. I see people do that crap all the time.
Well, I know you can't. It's YouTube frowns on that kind of thing. So you always have to be very careful about that kind of thing on YouTube.
Yeah. There's still stuff that slips by though, and that tends to be stuff I notice.
Yes, before enough people report it.
Yeah.
Okay, one of my friends published a review on a knife, and so there was a knife in the thumbnail, and it got taken down. The video got taken down. I was like, excuse me. It's like getting a little overzealous on the monitoring here, censorship here.
You are so fluffy. I swear he's got more fluff. He's fluffed out. There's more fluff than bird.
Yeah, I don't understand why these guys, they seem to need a lot more heat
Well, they're tiny.
than, yeah, I know they're tiny, but I mean, how many of these have we raised? Some did get into the port though, only very little. Yeah, well, at least that's a nice thing about WD-40. It shouldn't hurt it. In fact, it might clean it a little bit. So it just gets really goopy and oily and spills everywhere if you get too much. But it's also a good idea not to get it in some of the more plasticky parts of the electronics. I sprayed it in my bedroom and most of it got on the wall. Yeah. Been there, done that. I don't do that anymore. It's always outside. Man. Or in the sink. You put it in the sink and then whatever you're doing is small enough. Unless you're spraying doorknobs and hinges, and then of course it's inside. Okay. Touched up a little bit out here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to. I wish I could stream till midnight tonight, but darn it. Okay, we have a full complement of flower boxes. We need to add some windows now, don't we? Let's get rid of this. How did I? Oh, I was like, surely I didn't grab that much dirt, but I did. Hey guys. Oh, there you are. Ow! Dude. Boy, that wasn't enough, was it? Alright. We'll go get some more food later. Thank you for the flax. Alright. So let's... Now we got the end window in, obviously, because that is the cross. How do we want to do this? I don't know. I'm kind of, yeah. Brain is fried now. Be right back. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Always nice to have those breaks. Gonna be away from Keyboard for a bit, but leave the stream running. Alright, thank you, Tailspinner Games. Appreciate it. I'm sorry, we're just kind of slowing down a little bit, so I definitely don't blame anybody for going, "Ooh, yawn." But, yeah, I'm slowing down, personally, so. Do we have any way of getting, while we're just kind of messing around? Whoa! That's twice today. Almost splatted myself on the ground. Leaves? How, is there a way to grab these leaves? Is there like shears? Seems to me that there was a way of actually getting the leaves now. But the shears don't drop the leaves themselves. Very handy for cutting tree leaves, yeah. We'll break leaves. It seems to me we had a mod in here that we could get like bushes and stuff. Alright. Well, that's fine. Do we have... See, I used to have a whole row of like the white berry bushes back here, and someone pulled them all up. I was not happy with that. I think they used them too, which is really upsetting. But let's see. Tree seeds, plants, and flowers. There, we got some bushes. What we need... Alright, well, we'll use white currants. Here, have some linen. Do I have another piece in there? Yeah. Alright. Let's add a couple bushes here. Do I have
One of those babies, I think he might be a boy. Hi, Sage.
we do have a regular fern. Let's do that. And then I think someone gifted me some crotons in here. I'm going to guess it was Sid, but could have been somebody else. They didn't say. Brown, crimson, orange. Boy, that's like... That's kind of weird too. We'll just do that. All right, we'll get another croton. Crotons. Do that. I'm back. Welcome back, Katie. Let's see. Oh gosh, I thought that was the panda for a second. No. Random bighorn sheep. Alright, we'll leave the tall grass there, and we'll do... I think I've got some extra catmint hanging around here. Outside freezer, please. Thank you. Got yogurt going. I had my culture out, and my new yogurt maker does not hold enough. So I had one of the cultures that did not get used. Oh, that's right. I was going to look for another fern, too. I think I got an extra one down here. See if we can replace this with a larger fern at some point, but... Okay. Not terrible. This message is held for review. I love crow times. That might be because there's 3 emojis. Just a second. That's really funny. Alright. At least I think I solved the problem of it having it censor people because of using proper punctuation. Oh, that's really funny. Okay, that looks pretty good. We got a couple of random white flowers here too. I think this is a cow parsley. Let me see. Yep, cow parsley. And where did it... Gimme. I want to say this is a daisy. Wild daisy. Yep. Alright, now... Do we want... Let's use the daisy. Hey, there we go. All right. That way it's not exactly matchy-matchy. Although it really doesn't bother me too much. What have we got in here? Do we have... Ooh. We do not. Let's texture the front just slightly. I can't get in. I can't get it. I can't get in my house when I've got my angel belt active. That's kind of bad. Kind of bad. All right. Stone bricks. Looks like I might have already had some on me. Okay. Daisies were my great-grandma's favorite flower. That's cool. The eagle ferns. Yeah, they might remind me of palm leaves. I absolutely love tropical aesthetics, so I always decorate with tropical plant lookalikes. That's cool. My husband has been trying to plant pineapples in our yard. It's not... It's like, you know, they're not going to grow. Well, they might. Let's see. Yeah, none of these are chiseled. See, this is still reset. This glass is still recessed behind it. It won't quite work out otherwise. Oop. Put it too close to my face. Another flower I've been decorating with is tulle. So gorgeous and perfect for laying since they're tall. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, a taller flower. I don't have anything right now though. Those are white currants, so if and when they bloom, it won't look too bad. Okay. I was hoping to find blueberry bushes. I think what I'll do is I'll recess this into here though. Once I get the proper colors. But we should have no problem making enough of the dark blue to fit in there. Oh, that went down here. We've got a couple other blocks that we could probably texture with too. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the gorgeous peeling stucco that Gran or Sid do, but, you know, it's a start. It's a start. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Not close enough. All right. Wait, how many suspended cords can you stack up there, Lo-Fi? Papyrus. Oh, gosh, that would be perfect. I should have grabbed a couple of papyrus. That's a really good idea. Yeah, I've got some cracked andesite, some aged andesite, aged bricks. I love these things. And then I've got some cracked. Don't really want to go so far as cobblestone, at least where I'm at right now. Let's just add a couple more bits and bobs. Oh, no, I don't want to put it away. I want to get some food. Hungry. No. Turn off the angel belt. Apparently I can't function like an angel in my house. Okay. Now then. We might as well pick up the Crocs. Let's add a couple more things here. Yeah, I haven't chiseled the bell yet either. It'll come. Something like this. Oh. Yep. And then the cracked. More cracked up top, I think, and then more of the aged toward the bottom because there's more pressure at the bottom. And so the bottom bits will tend to age faster. Yeah. And I have plenty of them, so that's nice. Okay. All right. That's better. Not so bad anyway. All right. Put the cracked andesite in large clusters. That way the cracked texture will be more noticeable. Yeah. I've already got you. Already got you. At least when it's by itself. But having it next to the others as they decay, supposedly, you know, All right. Yeah, like I said, it's not... We could chisel it to where it was mostly the rock and then like the aged bit here, or like cobble was showing through. But, you know, that's like getting way in there, and I don't know. I can't say that I'm not that creative, but visually I'm not, I don't know, not that great. Got a lot of other things going on too, so the projects are kind of stacking up. Like I said, let's get the basics done, and then we'll see what we've got time for, where it takes us. Alright, so the idea was to do this with these side windows anyway. Whoa, missing one. Then we go out here. Oh, did it pop out? Keep trying. Hopefully it's working itself out. Anyway, so I put these in the actual window well. There. Yeah, I think that looks better. Did I miss? No, I don't think that had one like that, did it? All right, come on. Chiseling glass is not easy. There we go. Yeah, and the shadows in the little corner bits bother me. You get close enough and you can see them. Oh my gosh. It's actually changed. Almost changed the actual color. It's changed the whole tint of the thing. Alright. Well, maybe it looks better when it's black. That is definitely a visual glitch. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to end up doing that with all the windows. For sure. I'm going to find some more daisies. There we go. Come here. Come here, Daisy. I'm going to put you right there. Yeah. Oh, okay. You're letting it sit. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, but I would it doesn't mean you can't try it beforehand, but I would let it sit for 30 minutes before you add more. Alright. You know what we haven't done? Is, yeah, are these. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put some windows in. I don't have the glass to put in there, but, you know, getting a little technical. If we're making the front look nice, since we can't finish the back, silly half of a cross. Ah, let me out. Meow. 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 Alright, we're going to do the same thing that we did here. I'm going to do this. Oh, no, 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 no. Why did I think that that was my polished? I don't know. And we'll need our fences. Alright, how'd I do that? And then top was like this. Okay. Yeah, that looks nice. Definitely opens it up a lot, doesn't it? Needed a window. Yeah. Yep, good tune. Good tune. Okay, these are also already chiseled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Whoa, nope. Let's not take the walls out. Just trying to cut a window in. Thank you. Alright. You and you. And you come all the way down. Almost all the way. Oop, give me all my garbage. Pick up after ourselves here. And then you are hooking to that. Sweet. Okay, yeah, I don't have the glass to put in there. But that's looking pretty nice. Nice with all the sun shining in. And then the back, we'll have a couple of tall, thin windows right here. So as the sun comes this way, it'll shine in there. And it'll look really cool because it'll shine out these windows here. Neat. Okay. I think that about does it for us for today. I am quite a bit run down, worn out, and I still have stuff to do. My gosh, it is 11 o'clock at night. And because I'm a dummy, I was thinking it was Friday. Although I probably wouldn't have done much because I did try to work pretty hard today. So there we are. Oh, you know what? We need to go buy the cross, don't we? Boop. There we go. Okay, so there is the back of the chapel. You did all right. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. That's amazing. I really... Oh, you know, I like the dry stone fences, too. I'm not sure about the pebbly tops. It's okay. But I like the design. And I like the dry stone walls, especially. It's amazing. So anyway, yeah, thank you so much for everybody stopping by, saying hi, chatting away, tuning in, listening to me ramble about... I don't know, self-development kind of stuff, you know, that's just the kind of thing. It's just my thing. And for all of the good advice that everybody's been given. Great. Sunday, tomorrow, no streams on Sunday, but happy Easter for those of you who celebrate. And whatever you're celebrating, yeah, have a happy day. Great. And Monday night, early, about 2 or 3 hours earlier than my normal stream, hoping to be joined by Poet and Polka Dot Spot and ushering in the new LDS Gamers Minecraft server. So be great if anybody could just show up and say hi, even if you don't stay, just popping in would be really appreciated. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. In the meantime, play hard, die often, and leave a good looking corpse.